who's in fact lashed out as far as the allegations made by the BJP. Essentially, what the BJP has said that yes, the Aam Aadmi Party is tom-tomming about the article that has been published in the New York Times, but they're saying how come another publication, the Khaleej Times, has also published a similar article with the exact same words. Now, the defense that has come from the Aam Aadmi Party is that in fact they've given courtesy to the New York Times. So yes, it's the same article, it's just been picked up by different publications. All of this in the backdrop of the raids that we saw by the CBI this morning at Manish Sisodia's residence, which on expected lines has resulted into a political war of words between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. My colleagues Akash and Anvit continue to be with us. Okay, we'll try and re-establish the connection with my colleagues, but the BJP is saying that this is what we've been saying from day one. This is a corrupt government. If you have nothing to hide, why don't you just cooperate as far as the investigation is concerned? The Aam Aadmi Party and even the other opposition parties, they've all come together in saying that this is a witch hunt, this is vendetta politics. Today, the central government continues to misuse agencies like the ED and the CBI. But we just heard from BJP MP Gautam Gambhir, who was speaking to CNN News 18. He in fact is saying that this Delhi model that the Aam Aadmi Party talks about is a farce because the reality on ground is very, very different. My colleague Rupert Srinanda now joining us on the broadcast, tracks developments of the Aam Aadmi Party. Rupashi, let's break it down allegation by allegation. The first allegation that has come from the BJP is as far as this article that was published in the New York Times. They've picked up other publications also and are saying that how come the same language is being used across publications. So the allegation is that this is paid for and planted.
Yeah, there are just 2 points I would like to make. Number one is a reputed publication like New York Times, will it accept a paid article and publish it on its first page? That is the number one question that I as a journalist would like to ask. Number two, you just heard what Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson Saurabh Bhardwaj has now said. He is essentially saying that this is an article that was published in the New York Times and was picked up by Khaleej Times, which has given credit to New York Times, and that is a possibility that may happen. It sometimes happens that when a story is excellent or when a story is considered to be newsworthy by other publications, publications do pick up each other's stories. But that if the government wants to investigate that further, it is very well welcome to do that. But that is the position of the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, Raghav Chadha also has actually clearly said and tried to counter the BJP by saying that if it is so easy to publish an article in the New York Times by giving money, then the BJP has a lot of money. It can also do that, and that is a sort of a response that came in also from Saurabh Bhardwaj, who is from the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, remember, Ridhima, I'm just standing in front of Arvind Kejriwal's residence since morning, and everything that you see unfolding in terms of press conferences, who is going to speak, when that person is going to speak, what is the line that the person is going to be going to take, is all essentially coming from the Chief Minister's residence just behind me. And even though there are no people over here, all the strategy that is being devised and that is played out or is playing out in Delhi is essentially coming from the Chief Minister's residence here in the national capital. Now, what is Aam Aadmi Party trying to do over here? Aam Aadmi Party clearly, as Sanjay Singh's tweet just now pointed out, is trying to turn this into a Modi versus Kejriwal battle ahead of 2024. Now, you remember a few days back we also saw similar raids happening against or questioning happening of the Congress leaders. You saw the Congress MP Rahul Gandhi being called in for questioning, acting president, interim president Sonia Gandhi being called in for questioning, and the same sort of defense was put up by the Congress party also. Now, because this is a case and this has taken a serious turn, why am I saying that? Because an FIR has already been filed. If Sisodia will be arrested, then it is definitely going to go to the court. Then it will be up to the courts and courts only to decide or pronounce whether Sisodia is guilty or innocent. Until then, you can expect the BJP to completely try and cash in on this particular moment and try and dent Aam Aadmi Party's image that it has tried to build of an honest party. That is the USP of the Aam Aadmi Party as per Aam Aadmi Party's own leaders. And that is exactly where the BJP is trying to hurt the Aam Aadmi Party the most. Essentially, shake the party from the pedestal. But you also saw Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal when he addressed that press conference, except for 2 lines on this raids on Sisodia, saying that he is going to come out clean. Raids have happened before. Nothing has come out so far. He essentially pitched his argument or pitched his address to the people of the country. He also, like the BJP, is trying to cash in on this moment to garner support for his party, building on the argument that this is pure vendetta.
Okay.
But remember, I'm trying to come back
to
the same
political
point
war of
over and
words
over
there
again.
continues, where the Aam Aadmi Party continues to say that this is just a witch hunt. They have nothing to hide and this is vendetta politics. Rupashi will request you to stay on with us. I'll request my other colleagues also to stay on with us. Our rolling coverage continues. We're slipping into a very short break, coming back with lots more.